Welcome to my kit room, and today I'm going to be running through the clothing that I take when I go cycle touring. Now, as many people may know, I am a Gore Wear athlete, so for the last two to 3 years I have basically been wearing Gore clothes for all my adventures, and cycle touring is not an exception. All the kit I have here is what I would plan to take on a long distance cycle adventure. I'm covering wet weather, I'm covering cold weather, I'm covering every day, and I'm covering what I would wear in the evenings. So there's a lot of kit to get through, so I'm going to have to run through it, and I'm going to be looking at this piece of paper to try and remember all the names. But to start off, just everyday kit that I would wear, that would be just a pair of the C7 Opti Bib Shorts Plus, which you have here. This would be my everyday cycling bib. And then on top of that, I would have this, which is the C5 jersey, which has got great little pockets on the back and even a zip pocket, so you can keep some stuff nice and secure there. On my hands, I would have these little C5 short finger gloves. Just every day, they got nice little bits of padding. I just find them very comfortable for using for everyday cycling. I'm not a big fan of full finger gloves. Then occasionally I might go for something like this, which is the C7 Pro 2-in-1 shorts. So you have the bib, you have that kind of classic bib with shorts built on top. I used this when I was cycling across South America, and they're kind of great if you want to wear something that's going to be a little bit more less lycra-y. This is a good option, but it just does add a little bit of bulk to your packing. If it's going to be a little bit colder, then I go with, I always have a pair of these Thermo Arm Warmers, so you can just pull them on up your arms. They keep you nice and warm, and they've got this lovely grippy material that makes sure they don't slide around too much. But a really nice, easy thing to be able to keep in your frame bag or in your cockpit bag, so you can just bring them out if the weather changes. On my feet, I use a pair of Gore Thermo long socks. I find these really comfortable, and they fit very well with my cycling shoes. So that's what I use to keep my tootsies warm. And then I've got a pair of C3 thermo pants. So these are nice, kind of not too tight, but nice and soft on the inside. Thermal leggings. I also use these to sleep in if it gets a bit cold, so they've got double use. So that's nice and useful. And then on the top, best jacket for cycling. Love this jacket. This is the C5 GORE-TEX Active jacket, which fits into this little pocket, and then you have this amazingly comfortable and warm jacket to cycle in that will keep you dry, keep you sheltered from the wind. An absolute brilliant jacket to use for cycling. If it rains, I go for these GORE-TEX thermo gloves. It's quite a big jump from just the little gloves, but it's good to have these for camping in the evening. So they're completely waterproof, and they're incredibly comfortable. And so when it's wet, this is what I'm using. And then I have these GORE-TEX Overshoes, which fit, kind of packed down quite small. But will keep my feet relatively dry. My shoes actually have holes on the bottom, so I do still get a little bit wet, but these do a great job at that. And then I have a pair of, these are actually R3 active pants. The reason I go with the R3 active pants is because these are the only pair of trousers I take on an adventure with me. So this is what I'll wear in the evening if it's cold. So these are like my everyday trousers, but if I'm on the bike, they're going to give you quite a lot of waterproofing. They're kind of durably waterproof, so they're kind of good for keeping you dry. But actually, unless it's absolutely freezing, I prefer not to wear long trousers on my legs, because my legs are going to dry quicker than the materials that I use. So I tend to use these more in the evenings. And then if it's raining, I love my little my R7 Shakedry stretch jacket. This just very small, compact, comfortable, will keep you nice and dry, and you can store it in your back, and if you need it, you just pull it out. You tend to know if it's going to rain, so you know to have it handy. And then I kind of like to have a pair of these are C5 liner shorts, so they've got the padding inside. I use this on kind of the days where I'm going to be not quite as, if it's not all day cycling and I'm going to be stopping in lots of different places, then I can wear these Gore shorts on top of them. So I'm kind of wearing shorts that still have the padding together. And also when I'm cleaning the bib shorts, I've got an alternative to wear. And then I normally just have this is an R3 running shirt. This is what I use in the evenings when I'm not wearing my proper jersey, and it's nice and easy. And then I have this R5 zip shirt, and it sounds ridiculous, but this is just in case I want to be a little bit smarter if I'm going to a restaurant or something and want to look a little bit, or I'm staying with friends. So I just find that this is a great top in terms of material for being active, but also you can spruce yourself up a little bit. You will notice that all my kit is black, and there are very distinct advantages to that. One, from a vanity point of view, everything goes. Secondly, from a cleaning process, dark doesn't show up the dirt as much as other colors. And then you have in the kind of days where there's a little bit of sun and stuff, the black will absorb some of that heat. There is adversely that if it's really hot, you're going to be absorbing the heat as well. But the way I've got it is that you can strip back the layers so you can have very minimal clothing. So that is what I'm taking on my adventures. I've listed the whole kit below, so you can check out each and every item. I think when you're doing these kind of adventures, buy the best quality products you can get, because they will give you the best performance in all the different environments you're going to be in. They're going to last longer, they're going to be durable, and they're going to be comfortable. So it's tempting to go with just grabbing some cheap and cheerful stuff, but thoroughly recommend Gore Wear. And if you have any questions, just let me know. I hope this has been useful. I'll be back again soon.